March 22nd, 2017, the day that Shiny Pokémon debuted in Pokemon Go. On that historic day, I caught my first ever Pokemon Go Shiny, Shiny Magikarp. And here we are, 7 years later, and my Shiny collection has become legendary. So today, we're gonna go through it all. Thousands and thousands of Shiny Pokemon, all of my shundos, epic moments, not so epic moments. Here we go. And the first Shiny we're showing off is my first Shiny ever, the one I just talked about, Shiny Gyarados. I have evolved that Magikarp, and here it is, caught on March 23rd, 2017, because technically it was released in the other time zones on the day before, but this was my day one. So my first ever Shiny. It's double moved, and you know what? It's not 50 maxed, but for this video, I'm just gonna absolutely 50 max it right here, right now. It's my first ever Shiny. This is totally worth it. A perfect time to do this. There we go. 50 maxed, brand new. Let's give it actually official tag right there. 50 maxed Shiny Red Gyarados. Beautiful. Let me know in the comments if you guys still have your first Shiny Pokemon. This is literally the first Shiny Pokemon of all time. I'll never forget that moment. This Gyarados has been with me through it all for the last 7 years. And I'm sure all of you guys want to see my shundos. Let's get into it. In reverse order, here's my Shundo Articuno level 50 Shiny, 50 max, double moved. It's got it all. What an epic moment. If you guys don't remember, I got a 100% IV Articuno from a raid. It was an epic moment. I caught it cool. And on the next raid, we got another Hundo, but it was a Shundo this time. Craziest moment of my life, probably. I don't think I've ever topped that moment. Back-to-back Hundos, one of them being this Shundo 50 max Articuno. This is so special to me. Absolutely love this guy. Shout out to Articuno. Next is Shundo Rhyperior, which I got in a regular special trade. Was just doing a Shiny Rhyhorn swap. Ended up getting this back, and it was a 100% IV Shiny. Very useful Pokemon. Level 50, double maxed. I appreciate the heck out of this guy right here. I use it all the time, and it's a gosh darn Shundo, man. I love this. This is so awesome. And then we have this Shlundo, Shiny Lucky Hundo Kyogre, which I actually have Mega Evolved right now. This moment was amazing. I was lucky trading a Shiny Kyogre, and I received a Shundo Kyogre. I was absolutely mind blown, speechless. Everybody asked me about this Pokemon. Everybody wants to see it, and here it is, level 50, Shiny Lucky Hundo Kyogre. This, you want to talk about useful? This is useful. I use this every single day. It's so good. It's so awesome. 6,600 CP. Oh my gosh. I love this Pokemon with all my heart. This is so cool to me. And then my most infamous Shundo Genesect. 3791, level 50 max, double moved. You already know the deal. Probably my most infamous moment of all time. Live on stream in front of thousands of people, catching that Shundo Genesect. What an epic reaction. What an epic moment. And what an epic Shundo, man. I love this Pokemon. I don't use it super often, but I definitely try to because this deserves all the flowers. Shundo Genesect, my first Shundo ever. What an amazing time this was. Man. And that's currently all the Shundos I own. Let me know in the comments if you guys have a Shundo yourselves and if you guys have any special stories. I love this group of Pokemon. They mean a lot to me. And for those of you wondering, I don't have a Shnundo. I don't have a 0% IV Shiny. That is still something that escapes me, and that's so rare. So one day I'll get that, but as of right now, none yet. And here is the rarest Shiny I own. Shiny Pikachu from the Hoenn Tour in Las Vegas. I caught this last year, and this is a glitched Shiny. This Pokemon is not supposed to be in the game. It was accidentally released for a limited amount of time. It is a male Pikachu with a female costume, and that was not supposed to happen. The females are supposed to have the female costumes and the males the males. I got a glitched one. How epic is that? Not really many people got this, so this is an incredible catch, and it's the rarest Shiny I have. This was not supposed to happen. This glitched into the game. They made a mistake. It's never coming back, and they're never taking it away. How awesome. Shiny glitched Pikachu is the rarest Shiny I have, for sure. And here's what might be my favorite category of Shiny Pokemon, Shiny Shadow Pokemon. Let's get into it, ladies and gents. We have my first one ever, a Shiny Shadow Arbok, which I caught as an Ekans from a Team Rocket Grunt. Actually, it was from Jesse and James way back in the day in 2020, and it has really good IVs. It's an epic Shiny Shadow. I love it. I don't have many of these, so I really appreciate them all. Like, this is a beautiful Shiny Shadow Almastar right here. We have Shiny Shadow Scyther, actually a few of them. There's a Scizor right there. Shiny Shadow Sharpedo, how epic is that? Shiny Shadow Aerodactyl, come on, I got that on Easter actually, a few years back. Shiny Shadow Venomoth, very underrated shiny right there. Another Shiny Shadow Scyther. Shiny Shadow Shiftry, how we doing? Nidoqueen looks awesome. Glysaur looks amazing, I forgot I had that. Teddiursa, Salamence, I worked so hard for this Salamence, I got it on like the last day. This was an amazing catch. Ursaluna, man, I love me some Ursaluna. Oh, I mean, let's just wrap up the video here. Shiny Shadow Charizard, this was a truly epic moment, an epic evolution, an epic feat in my Pokemon Go career. Never forget about this guy. I need more of them, to be honest. So awesome. We have a Shiny Shadow Charmander again, because I caught another one, because you know I need them all. Shiny Shadow Machop is great. Mowel is great too. Shiny Shadow Machamp, how we doing? This is probably my rarest one. Shiny Shadow Sableye, that's extra small. What are the odds of that? Both of those things happening is crazy stuff. This has yet to happen to me since. It's very awesome. It was an epic moment, and I love this little guy. Shiny Shadow Nidoking. This is one of the best looking Shiny Shadows in my opinion. Nidoking is awesome. We got a Magnemite. We have another Nidoran right there. Another Magnezone. Man, this Tyranitar, bro. 3-star Shiny Shadow Tyranitar. Almost a purified Shundo. Almost. But 3-star Shadow Shiny Tyranitar? Yeah, that is incredible. And so is Ursaring. That's my guy right there. Love Ursaring. Got a Honchkrow. Got a Venusaur. Who doesn't love that? I actually got that from a Grunt as a Shiny Shadow Bulbasaur. That was a really cool moment for me. And, I mean, the goat of all goats. Shiny Shadow Mewtwo, 96% IV with 15 attack. Does it get better than that? I mean, yeah, a little bit, I guess, technically, but not really. This is the goat of all goats, man. When people ask me what's your best Shiny Pokemon, this is definitely top 5. It's in the conversation for sure. What a beast. What an epic moment. I remember I was giving up. I almost cried catching that. I might have actually cried catching that. I was frustrated, and I made it happen, man. Beautiful, sweet times. Shiny Shadow Victory Bell. Almost, again, a purified Shundo, but a very cool one. And a Dragonite. I worked hard for this one, too. I wanted it so bad, and I got it. It's awesome, but it's not as awesome as Shiny Shadow Ho-Oh. Bro, I think I got this on my first Shiny Shadow eligible Ho-Oh raid. That was so much fun. That was so cool. I was not expecting to get it. They're so hard to get, and I got it, and I was so happy. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. I take back everything I've said. This is the most beautiful Shiny Shadow in the game. There's nothing more beautiful than a Shiny Shadow Ho-Oh. That is incredible stuff. I have 32 of them all time, and I have a great collection, a mixture, a lot of really good IB ones too, which I got lucky with, but this is just a great collection. I mean, some of the coolest ones in the game I own, and I'm very proud of them. Now, here's a category I know you guys want to see: Shiny Costume Pokemon. I got a bunch. They're so random. We have Bulbasaur from a Go Fest. We have a Halloween Bulbasaur, Party Hat Charmander, Go Fest Charmander, the truth. This Pokemon means a lot to me. I caught this with the squad years ago. Shiny Charmander with the costume, and it's a 98% IV. What are the odds? What are the odds? This is amazing. Let's keep moving. We have the Party Hat Shiny Charizard. Yes, sir. You know I had to do that evolution. I also did a lucky trade for one, which was a great moment too. Unfortunately, IVs weren't amazing, but it's still amazing on its own. Got a bunch of Squirtles at Community Day back in Barcelona years ago. We got the Go Fest one, another Go Fest one, Blastoise with the glasses, another Blastoise with the glasses, another Blastoise with the glasses, Costume Butterfree, Christmas Pikachu. I got this on New Year's Day. That was an epic shiny and a great time to catch that. We got a Flower Pikachu, the Bowler Hat Pikachu, Charizard Hat Pikachu, 98. Dude, I would have retired if this was a Shundo. Man, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. The Umbreon Hat Pikachu. I love that one. Lucario Hat Pikachu, another Lucario Hat Pikachu. Unfortunately, I don't have Rayquaza. I need that one very bad. Very bad. We got the Hat Pikachu, the other, this was Go Fest Pikachu, I believe, like a couple of those. Another Flower Pikachu, the Cake Anniversary Pikachu from last year. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot I had this. This is awesome. Okay. The glitched Pikachu that we showed off earlier, obviously goated. The Dawn Pikachu, the Flower, I mean, there's so many different, the Mimikyu one, bro, come on. So many different kinds of Pikachu from all around the world, from all the different times, and oh, let's not forget this, the world's Shiny Pikachu. This This will never come back. This was only available during Worlds in 2022. I caught this at a raid in London. Amazing moment, amazing weekend, and this is a really, really rare shiny. Like, this has some value, I'll tell you that much, but so many Pikachus, honestly, too many of them. When does it ever end? There are, how many do they have in the game? And I don't even have them all. Okay, relax. We have the Party Hat Gengar. I got that in a lucky trade in Japan. This was a great moment. Flower Crown Chansey. I got that kind of recently. That was cool. We got the Scarf Lapras from a raid. I was raiding really hard for that. Flower Crown Eevee. It's going to be a good amount of Eevees in here and Evolutions. Oh, wait. Aerodactyl, Sachadactyl from Japan Go Fest. The Cowboy Snorlax. People love this Cowboy Snorlax. I got this at Seattle's Go Fest a few times. This was a great one, and we got 4 of them. We got the Costume Dragonite. I rated very hard. I didn't think I was going to get it, and I got it. Very, very big surprise. Great shiny for me. We got a Party Hat Pichu. We got a Flower Crown Pichu. We got the other hat Pichu. Delibird with the costume. I needed this one. I love that. We got 2 shiny Curlias with the costume. Kind of random. Sorry, 3 of them. Okay. One of my favorite costume shinies is this shiny Sableye with the Litwick hat, which I lucky traded for at GoFest Seattle some years ago. This was a great one. We got the costume Turtwig. 2 of them actually. A costume Piplup. The other costume Piplup. Bowler Hat Shinx. 2 times. Flower Baneri, Shiny Glaceon, Shiny Dusknoir, also a really rare shiny, the Dia de Muertos, Shiny Duskull, which I evolved. That was super great. I actually got that on like the last minute of that Spotlight Hour way back when. This was epic. Very hard to get shiny right there. Costume Blitzel, Costume Cubchoo, actually a couple of those all the way through to Beartic. And that's that. 93 shiny costume Pokemon, a lot of which I got on my own. Some of these are traded and traded for, but many of these are mine, and there's some really amazing ones. I mean, some of my best shinies that I own are right here. But let's talk about some shinies that I don't own. Let's talk about shinies I lost. So you guys might remember I lost a shiny Love Disc live on stream. I don't know how or why to this day, but I lost shiny Love Disc. It was a sad, sad moment. I don't even know if I'm over it, but that was embarrassing, and that clip went super viral, and whatever, I guess, cool. I also lost a shiny Alola Marowak during Pokemon Go Fest, and that was a sad one because that was my first ever shiny Alola Marowak. My Go Plus got to it, and I lost it, and that was frustrating. I also lost a shiny Snover, which would have been my first one ever during Go Fest Japan last year. My Go Plus lost it. That sucked. And my Go Plus also lost a shiny Unknown at Go Fest a few years back. So I've definitely lost a lot of shinies, and they unfortunately have been kind of viral moments, but whatever. It happens. Now let's go through a very rare category of shinies, mythical Pokemon, starting with Shiny Mew, which we got out of research. Unfortunately, the IVs aren't that great, but this was an epic moment. I mean, Shiny Mew was such a very, very cool thing to catch. It was very surreal, great time. And Shiny Celebi, of course, was also very surreal to catch. An epic animation, very surreal. I had never seen a Shiny Celebi before that, so that was very, very awesome. And again, IVs not great, but it's all good. Shiny Jirachi was a great time too, and I actually got really good IVs on this, but this was an epic catch, a beautiful shiny, and I actually got lucky for once, which was very, very nice. So Shiny Jirachi is pretty special. Then we have a bunch of Deoxys. Now these are all from raids, but Deoxys is one of my favorite Pokemon ever, so I really do appreciate all of these little guys right here. I think I have all of them shiny. Yes, I have all shiny Deoxys. Ah, man, shiny Darkrai. 98% IV shiny Darkrai. This guy's a beast. Why haven't I 50 maxed it? I don't know, but shiny 98 Darkrai, super useful, super awesome. Ah, that's good. That's so cool. I use this all the time. Got another shiny Darkrai, another one, another one, another one. Oh my gosh, how many do I have? I have so many. And oh, actually I have one best buddied for some reason. Why do I have so many Darkrai? Oh, can't forget about this guy. Just got shiny Shaman very recently. That was an epic moment, a very, very nice cutscene leading to one of the greatest shiny mythicals, or one of the rarest shiny mythicals, I should say. Actually, both. It's pretty great too. Shiny Shaman. It unfortunately sucks, but it's cool. Haha, of course, the Shundo Genesect, which we already talked about earlier. This is technically my best one ever. We can get some more shiny Genesects with the other drives. I have the Burn Drive and the Water Drive or whatever. Got some shiny Melton, of course. Got a bunch of shiny Melton, really. We don't really need to get into it too much, but still a shiny you can't always get, so it's still rare, but I have a ton of them, and that'll do it. 45 shiny mythicals. Obviously, some very special ones in there, like Shaman, Celebi, Mew, Jirachi, and the Shundo, but a great shiny mythical collection. Now, shiny legendaries, I have 250 of them. I don't think we're going to go through every single one. I'll just skim through it, but obviously it's being highlighted by the Shundo Articuno right off the rip, so you know it's going to be a good time. So many epic moments. The almost Shundo Mewtwo, hello, and so many shiny Mewtwo's at that. Shiny Raikou galore, shiny Entei, shiny Suicune, so many Lugias, so many Ho-Ohs with the shiny Shadow in there. We got Regirocks, Regice, Registeel, Latias, which is actually a 98% IV one. That was great. And oh yeah, we can't have a JTGily Shiny Collection video and not talk about the time I went 3 weeks in a row getting shinies for my research breakthrough. But I got a shiny Lugia, a shiny Latios, a shiny Latias, if I remember correctly. That's the craziest streak I've ever been on to this day. 3 research breakthroughs, 3 shinies back to back to back. What a time. If you remember, you're goated. Got a bunch of Latios there. Obviously, the Shundo we talked about earlier. Shundo, Kyogre. Got a bunch of Groudons, a bunch of Rayquaza, so many of them. We have, oh, yeah, the wild shiny Uxie that we got recently at the Sinnoh Tour. This was an epic moment. My first ever wild shiny legendary. So this is a really important Pokemon, actually. I low-key forgot that I got that. That was great. Followed up by the Azelf, which we also got at the Sinnoh Tour. My other first ever shiny legendary. So 2 epic shinies, 2 epic grabs. Very awesome moments. Oh, I guess I got 2 of them. Did I get one on the Go Plus? I don't really remember this one, but I have 2 wild shiny Azelfs. It doesn't really get more goated than that. That's 3 wild shiny legendaries. I'll take it. That's amazing. That is incredible. Wow. And if you're wondering, yeah, I still don't have a shiny Mesprit. I don't know why. I just don't have one. Shiny Dialga, got a bunch of those because I was trying to get the hundo for so long. Got some shiny Palkia, got some origin forms of both, by the way. A lot of Heatrans, a lot of Regigigas, Giratina of both forms, Cresselia, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus. We got all the genies, Reshiram and Zekrom. We got all of the, Landorus right there, Kyurem, Xerneas, 98 Xerneas, by the way. Very awesome catch. Yveltal and the Tapu. So 250 shiny legendaries. I think the only one I'm missing, if I'm not mistaken, is Mesprit. And maybe some forms of the genies, but we have quite the collection. Shundo's wild shinies, it's awesome. And I know we showed off these wild shinies, but I have a lot of really amazing wild shiny catches. Let's start with this guy, a wild shiny Charizard that I caught this year. This was such a cool moment. It's never not cool. It's wild shiny Charizard. How epic is that? And I made it happen. I got this off a snapshot. Imagine that. How awesome. And then there's this one, the other wild shiny Charizard I have. This one more epic than them all. I rushed to it, I tracked it down on my nearby, and shiny wild Charizard was mine. I was beyond excited. I couldn't believe my eyes, and I still have it, and I still love it, and it's so awesome. We got wild shiny Ampharos. I got this in an adventure. This was a great catch too. Wild shiny Ampharos was beautiful. Got a wild shiny Lopunny as well. This was a really random wild shiny, but was a great catch. And then we got the wild shiny Lucarios, both at GoFest Osaka. I got both of them during that trip, and they were great. I love shiny Lucario. When I heard it was a wild shiny, I had to get it, and I got 2 of them. That was amazing. Now here's a quick category you'll appreciate. Let's talk rarest shinies, and I want to show off my location card shinies. I only have 3 of them. It is this Dialga right here, this origin form shiny Dialga, which I got on day, well, one of these I got, it was this one. I got this on day 1 of the Sinnoh Tour on my first raid. It was a shiny origin Dialga, and it had the location. You can't make that up, bro. What an amazing Pokemon. I can never get rid of this. This is so cool. And I got 3 Dialgas. Those are my shiny location background Pokemon. Super great. You literally can never get these again. I won't trade them. Like, these are super special. Here's another random rare shiny I want to throw in. Shiny Kecleon. Bro, shiny Kecleon is a very rare shiny, and I have one. I got one somehow, some way after like 50 checks at the Hoenn Tour, and this was a tough one to get, and I finally got it. I was happy, and I've kind of gone for it since, but they're just not really around. I don't hear about anybody getting shiny Kecleon, so I know how rare this Pokemon is, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. This was so hard to get. And this next one is one I'm really proud of, a shiny Crocodile. Bro, I hatched a shiny Sandile live on video. I was talking about shiny Sandile being in the game, and then hatched one as the words were coming out of my mouth. Wow. I don't really hatch a lot of shinies, and this was one of the rarest. I think it remains to be one of the rarest shinies you can hatch, and I got it, and I obviously have evolved it, but it's a shiny Crocodile with really good IVs. This is very very awesome, and I still can't believe that I actually own this. And speaking of shiny hatches, I'm just going to show off all of the Pokemon that I've ever hatched shiny, because why the heck not? There's a lot of really awesome stuff in here, like this Sableye that I hatched while on a golf cart. Like, that was a crazy hatch. And I got a bunch of regionals in here, a bunch of baby Pokemon. I think there's some Costume Pokemon in here. This is a great one, Darmanitan during Go Fest. A lot of cool stuff, but here's all the shiny Pokemon that I've ever hatched. Very cool. Now check this out. Here's all my shiny unknown. I feel like this is a great category. I have 28 of them. Unfortunately, don't have them all, but I have A, B, D, E, G, H, I, L, M, N, O, R, S. Oh, what's that? That's another S, T, and U. So I have a good amount of shiny unknowns. Can I see exactly how ones I have? Oh, I can. Okay, I'm missing 3, 6, 9, 12... 13 shiny, so I have 13 of them, which is great. I have half, but I need the other half. So working on my shiny unknown collection. I have a solid one. I have like a lucky one in there. That's pretty cool. A lucky L. How funny is that? But I love shiny unknowns. They're super hard to get, and I want to get more. And I guess last thing, here's all my shiny lucky Pokemon. Most of these are lucky trades, so there's a lot of really good IV Pokemon in here, especially like that Kyogre. That's a Shundo. That's right here. But yeah, here's a lot of shiny luckies. A lot of these are truly epic Pokemon, by the way. Shiny luckies are still great. They're still amazing to power up. Oh yeah, how about that? Wait, I didn't talk about that category at all. Shiny extra small. I have a Slowpoke, super random. We have the Sableye we talked about earlier, and then an extra small Ursaluna that I got traded to me. Shout out to Zoe 2 Dots for sending that over. That is incredible. I can't believe she sent me that. That's really cool. And then extra large. Whoa. Oh wow. I got a lot. We got a Voltorb, Hisuian Voltorb. We have a Chimchar. We have a Burmy. We have a Timber and a lucky traded Froakie, which sucks, but it's cool and it's rare. And that's that. Here is 2,991 shiny Pokemon. Look how many Charizards I have. Look how many Charizards I have, bro. That's crazy. 2,991 shiny Pokemon all time. Now I have transferred and traded away a lot of shiny Pokemon on purpose and maybe on accident. So I definitely have over 3,000 in my career, but at the moment, holding on to 2,991. I have a lot of shinies, maybe almost every single one, but I am definitely missing some. So hopefully I can get them all soon. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any of the shiny Pokemon that I have or don't have. And if you guys have, oh yeah, let's not forget, Shiny Ditto's amazing shiny. If you guys have any shiny Pokemon that I need, like that Rayquaza hat Pikachu, definitely holla at your boy at like a Go Fest or the next tour or a community day, because I would love to get some more of those shinies that I don't have. But this is a lot. I'm just gonna scroll all the way to the end. There's so many shinies in here, about 3,000 of them, so there is a lot to get into. I feel like some of the rarest ones are actually down here, the most recent drops, kind of like this Pokemon right here, the Weirdeer, the Annihilate, Sneasler. There's a lot of them. But that's that. You just witnessed the first ever deep dive of JTGily's shiny collection. I have never done that in all my years. I just showed you everything that there is to show. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see my entire Pokemon Go collection, I did a video on that a few months ago. Check it out. You won't be disappointed.